Well, as this Middle East crisis pushes global energy markets into uncertainty, the Indian government is now trying to calm domestic nerves. Government sources say India has sufficient crude reserves. That's the latest we're tracking on NDTV at the moment, and that negotiations are currently underway on multiple fronts. Importantly, government sources indicate India will continue purchasing crude oil from Russia to stabilize supply, and officials are insisting that this situation is under control, urging citizens not to panic about any sort of possible fuel shortage. You cannot ignore the fact that this assurance comes at a time when this entire crisis involving the United States, Israel, and Iran is threatening one of the world's most critical energy choke points, which is the Strait of Hormuz, through which roughly a fifth of global oil supply moves. India imports more than 80% of its crude requirements, and over the past 2 years, Russia has become a major supplier, offering discounted oil after Western sanctions linked to the Russian invasion of Ukraine. Now, with the tensions escalating in the Gulf steadily since the past 6 days, nearly a week now, the government appears to be leaning on that supply chain to keep domestic prices stable. Akhilesh is with us with the latest coming in from the government sources. Akhilesh, take us through the key takeaways from what our sources are indicating. The sources are categorically saying that India will continue purchasing crude oil from Russia and that we currently have sufficient crude reserves?
That's correct. In fact, India has been focusing on energy security for a very long time. We have diversified our energy procurement from different sources. In fact, India has been buying Russian oil for a very long time. And now India has made it very clear that it will continue to purchase crude oil from Russia. And as you are aware that after this news has come, there's a drastic fall in the crude oil prices in the international market. As far as India's domestic supply and consumption is concerned, the petroleum ministry sources are very clear that India has sufficient stock of crude oil domestically, and we are controlling the petroleum prices in India. They're also saying that people should not believe on rumors and they should not indulge in panic buying as far as the petroleum products are concerned, because India has sufficient reserve of crude oil and there is no need to panic about petroleum products as far as India's situation is concerned.